Hey there, tennis fans. I'm James Waterson, and I've got your Tennis Now tennis news for this week. And we'll start with some tournament results. We've got 2 ATP tournaments in Europe and 2 WTA events in Asia, so let's get right to it. At the Moselle Open in Metz, France, Jo-Wilfried Tsonga beat countryman Nicolas Mahut 4-6, 6-3, 7-5 to reach the semifinal. He'll play Alexandr Dolgopolov, who advanced after his opponent, Xavier Malisse, retired with Dolgopolov leading 6-3, 1-love. Earlier in the day, Ivan Ljubicic, the Croatian 4th seed, beat Igor Sijsling of the Netherlands 6-4, 6-3, and he'll play Gilles Muller, who upset Richard Gasquet 6-3, 6-4. At the BRD Nastase Tiriac Trophy in Bucharest, Romania, defending champion Juan Ignacio Chela booked his spot in the semifinals when he beat 7th-seeded Andrea Seppi of Italy 7-5, 6-3. He'll face dirtball specialist Pablo Andujar of Spain, the 4th seed. Andujar beat another Italian, 183rd-ranked Alessandro Giannesi 6-3, 6-4. Meanwhile, yet another Italian, Filippo Volandri, set up a semifinal clash with 2nd-seeded Florian Mayer when he beat Brazil's João Sousa 6-2, 6-love. Mayer had an easy match as well, as he dismissed Albert Ramos of Spain 6-1, 6-2. Mayer has a 1-0 record against Volandri, but amazingly, they haven't played each other on the ATP Tour since 2005. Now, the women are competing at the Hansol Korea Open in Seoul, South Korea, and the Gwangju International Women's Open in Gwangju, China. In Seoul, 35th-ranked Polona Herzog of Slovenia reached her 4th WTA Tour semifinal of the year when she defeated Dominika Cibulkova 6-3, 6-1. She'll take on Galina Voskoboeva, who beat Vera Dushevina 6-2, 6-3. On the other side of the draw, tournament favorite Julia Gerges lost to Maria Jose Martinez Sanchez, and Klara Zakopolova of the Czech Republic outlasted Vanya King of the United States 6-1 in the 3rd set. In China, heavily favored Maria Karolinko, the top seed, lost to South Africa's Chanel Scheepers in a marathon 3.5-hour match in the semifinal. Now, Scheepers will face Magdalena Burikova, who scored an impressive straight-set win against home favorite Xing Ji. Now keep an eye on our website, www.tennisnow.com, to see who wins these tournaments. Roger Federer has withdrawn from next month's Shanghai Masters tournament to recover from some nagging injuries. Federer's had a tough time the last few weeks. He lost a marathon match against Novak Djokovic in the US Open semifinal after holding match points in the 5th set, and he then immediately flew to Australia for his country's Davis Cup tie, which took place 6 days later. Then, in the Davis Cup tie, he played 2 singles and 1 doubles match in 3 days, which worked out to 12 sets at the highest level in that amount of time. Now, other high-profile withdrawals from the tournament include world number 1 Novak Djokovic, who said he needs to rest to recover from a back injury, and Robin Soderling, who is still getting over his case of mono. Now, the Shanghai Masters starts on October 9th. Now, these withdrawals bring to mind an important issue that we've seen this week. Within the last few weeks, some of the ATP's top players have openly criticized the ATP and ITF for the way they handle the calendar. Andy Murray has been one of the most vocal. After he helped Great Britain beat Hungary in the Davis Cup last weekend, Murray spoke about the need for a players' union, and that some of the players weren't afraid of striking to get the calendar changed. Rafael Nadal has spoken about this as well, and apparently there will be a players' meeting at the Shanghai Masters tournament to discuss the idea. Throughout the week, various tennis personalities have come out in support of or against the idea of a players' union. For example, Martina Navratilova, who has won a combined 59 Grand Slam titles, said she supports the ATP's players and that she was calling for a schedule change 25 years ago. She said that tennis has no off-season, and if the players are burned out or injured, that doesn't do anybody any good. Meanwhile, 1991 Wimbledon champion Michael Stich said he doesn't think the schedule is a big issue, and that players should stop complaining because the schedule as it is now is shorter than it used to be. He added that players shouldn't forget that it's the tournaments who provide them with jobs. So what do you think? Should the players get together and form a union? Or, like Stich says, should they stop complaining and just get on with it? Let us know what you think below. And that'll do it from us. Remember to keep checking our website for all of the news from professional tennis, as well as feature articles and opinion pieces. Also follow us on Twitter and Facebook to stay up to date on everything. We'll include links to both in the video description. As always, thank you for watching, and have a great weekend, everybody.